You've probably seen them everywhere, right? Guided meditations that promise to help you attract a specific person. But how do they actually work? Well, today we're going to deconstruct one of the most popular ones out there, step by step, to really see what's going on behind the curtain. So right out of the gate, it hits you with this. Beware, this is extremely powerful. I mean, talk about setting the stage. This is a classic move, right? It's designed to make you feel like you're about to handle something really significant, something truly potent. It's priming you to believe it's going to work before you even press play. All right, here's the game plan for today. We're going to start with the big promise this thing makes. Then we'll break down the 4 main steps: the deep relaxation part, creating this so-called love cloud, the summons, and finally, the energetic union. And we'll finish up by looking at how it tries to make the whole experience stick. Okay, first things first. Let's dig into the core promise here. And let's be clear, this isn't about some vague, general, attracting love vibe. No, this technique claims it can create a powerful, energetic connection that literally magnetizes one specific person right to you. And they don't mess around with expectations. The goal, as they state it, is to get a result so astonishing that you only need to do it a few times. This really builds up the anticipation, doesn't it? It frames the whole thing not as just, a chill-out session, but as a serious tool for making something happen. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Step 1. Before any of the magic can happen, you have to prepare the canvas, your mind. The first part of this journey is all about guiding you into a super deep state of calm. And this part is really important. It's not just about feeling relaxed. There's a reason they spend a good chunk of time on this. The whole point is to get your busy, critical, conscious mind to quiet down, to lower those mental barriers. Why? Because that makes you way more suggestible, more open to the ideas and images they're about to throw at you. So how do they get you there? It's actually a really systematic process. They have you find a safe, comfy spot, get you to focus on your breath, and then you do that progressive relaxation thing. Relaxing your body piece by piece, all the way from your toes to the top of your head until you're just completely calm. I love this quote. It's almost like you've dipped them into a nice, warm, bubbling jacuzzi. This is such a great example of the sensory language they use. They're constantly using these really familiar, comforting ideas. I mean, who doesn't know what a warm jacuzzi feels like? It makes the abstract feeling of relaxation something you can almost literally feel. Okay, so your mind is calm, it's open, it's ready. What's next? Now it's time to build the emotional atmosphere. This is where they introduce the main visual centerpiece of the whole thing. And here it is, the love cloud. Seriously, you're told to visualize this beautiful pink effervescent cloud of love completely surrounding you. Your body, your energy, your thoughts, everything. It's a pretty vivid metaphor, right? The idea is to just saturate your entire being in this feeling of love. But that begs the question, right? How are you supposed to just generate that feeling out of thin air? Well, they don't just leave you hanging. The meditation actually gives you 2 very specific psychological tricks to get there. And this part is super interesting. They give you a choice. Method 1, you can reach back into your memory and pull up a time you felt really, truly loved. Or method 2, you can jump into the future and imagine just how amazing it's going to feel when you're finally with this person. Both are classic techniques, right? One pulls from the past, one pushes to the future, but the goal is the same, to make that feeling of love feel real, right now. All right, the stage is set, you're relaxed, you're floating in your pink love cloud. Now the meditation shifts gears. It goes from just feeling something to actively doing something. This is the part where you actually summon the person into your little scene. And how does it start? With a little ritual. You're told to call the person's name 3 times. Repetition like this is a super common tool in meditation, even hypnosis. It's like focusing a magnifying glass. It hones your attention and basically tells your subconscious, hey, pay attention, this is important. And after you call their name, it plays out almost like a little movie scene. First, you see them as just a silhouette, far away on a hill. Then they start walking towards you, getting closer and closer. You feel your energies touch, and then boom, they're right there, face to face. It's this really slow, deliberate build-up from far away to right up close. And then you get this line, which is absolutely key. You feel that magnetic draw, they are drawn to you, and you are drawn to them. See what it's doing? It's framing this whole thing not as you just wanting them, but as a mutual, magnetic, can't help it kind of pull. It makes the connection feel shared, like it was always meant to be. So this all leads us to the big finale, the peak of the whole experience. The person is there. They're standing right in front of you. And now the meditation guides you into the final step, this idea of an energetic union. And when they say union, they mean total union. It's not just a physical thing. They walk you through connecting on every single level you can imagine. It's eye to eye, spirit to spirit, soul to soul, mind to mind, and finally, heart to heart. The goal here is to create a feeling of absolute, profound oneness. And to really hammer this home, they use a powerful visual. You're told to imagine your two energy fields mixing together, forming a figure 8, the infinity symbol, that flows between you. It's a symbol of a connection that's infinite, unbreakable, and just keeps on flowing. So, after that really intense peak experience, how do you come back down? And more importantly, how do you make that feeling stick? Well, the last part of the meditation is all about taking that experience and embedding it into your normal waking mind. It all gets sealed with a dose of gratitude. You repeat, "I am grateful" 3 times. This is a pretty powerful psychological trick. It works as an affirmation that shifts your mindset from a place of wanting something to a place of already having it. It reinforces the belief that what you just visualized is real and already happening. And the very last thing they leave you with is this idea that the connection you just created isn't just for now. The meditation tells you that a part of their energy stays with you and a part of yours stays with them, deep in the unconscious mind. The idea is that this link is now permanent, long after you've opened your eyes. Which kind of brings us to the big picture here. When you break this all down, you see it's actually a pretty sophisticated process, right? You've got deep relaxation, you have emotional generation, you have this whole symbolic story. It leaves us with a really interesting question. Forget for a second whether it can actually attract another person. What does this whole thing tell us about the raw power of a deeply felt, superstructured, visualized experience to shape what we feel and what we believe?